This has to be the dumbest statement I have ever heard. And that's saying a lot considering that I have to listen to Hanbalis online. But for some reason, I've never heard anyone speak out against this, yet it's such a common saying. Maybe because of the topic of when it's being used? The saying goes as follows. Doing a sin doesn't make you a kafir, but justifying a sin does. Excuse me? There's so much wrong with this thinking, where do I even begin? Firstly, you have no concept of philosophical sympathy. If they're justifying a sin, newsflash, it means they don't think it's a sin. This would be like if I went up to you and said that wearing shoelaces is haram, and if you disagree with me, you're a kafir. It's not like they agree that it's haram, but they're just being mischievous and changing the scripture to suit their needs. That's not something that happens. It's not like Muslims say, how can I reinterpret this Quran so I can trick everyone into believing something? Just because something is clear to you in your Salafi Aqidah doesn't mean it's clear to them in their Aqidah. I think you have to jump through hoops to try to poorly justify some of your beliefs. Does that mean that I can make takfir on you? Secondly, this logic is so insane. This exact rhetoric can work on you. What if everything you think is halal is actually haram, but you're just justifying it? You need to go through every single belief you have and heavily scrutinize it, and then guess what? You'll still never trust yourself. This makes sense to me? Maybe it's waswasa. This is an unsustainable OCD belief system. Thirdly, you're assuming that you got verification from Allah. This is something that I really hate when Muslims say, this is haram in Islam. There's no such thing as something being haram in Islam. The phrase should go, this is haram in my understanding of Islam. Unless you spoke directly with Allah and got a fatwa from him, you're only making estimated guesses based on your understanding of evidence and philosophy, which is fine, it's the only thing we can do, but don't act like your understanding of Islam is the only understanding of Islam. Just because you think something doesn't mean it's the only way to think of something. You could be wrong, they could be wrong, you both could be right, and you both could be wrong. And lastly, for now at least, so what if they're a kafir? And, okay, apparently Muslims can't have different views on matters, and you've done takfir on them for having different opinion. Now what? Well, you better fix yourself, otherwise you're going to hell. Is this supposed to be a scare tactic? Having those views makes you a kafir, so you're going to go to hell. Well, I don't care what you think. What, now you have knowledge of the ghaib? I mean, seriously, what's the point of takfir? So you can label them a murtad and you can kill them? Is that what it is? What I believe is this. It's just a way to avoid conversation. What? You have a different opinion than me? La 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 la, you're a kafir, I don't talk to kuffar, la 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 la. Let's stop it with these buzz phrases that only serve to boost your ego, belittle others, and end conversations. Chill with the takfir and let's have some honest and proper discourse. I'm sure if your view is as clear and obvious as you think it is, it should be easy to convince someone. If you can't and they still don't agree with you, it could be that your views are the problem, you're the problem, or they have different axioms than you. Live and let live. Remember guys, these Salafis think they can unite all the Muslims under their beliefs. Yeah, that sounds easy when you just excommunicate 95% of the population and call them all kuffar. The strategy is foolproof. With that said, Assalamu alaikum.